not have your with her right now. Right, let's go.
I don't know why I'm here.
You don't know why you're here, but you're here.
No talk. We have a headache. I can't get it.
Yeah. Anyways, we like guys. Do you have any weapons items or?
What?
Do you have any weapons items or consumables?
No, just these guns right here.
Can't take this away. Just don't kill anyone, okay?
I'll have promised that. If someone tries to walk on me, I mean, you know, I reclaim my right to defend myself.
Don't worry, all the guns and everything that's been handled is out of everyone's hands, okay?
Take your
Stay
brace
safe
off.
here.
You're all good to go.
I'm ready to do that when you're ready.
Have a good night.
Hi.
Oh,
Oh, am I good
sorry.
to go?
Yeah, you're good to go.
Alright. Never tell with these things.
Oh! Look at this guns. Do you have any weapons items or consumables?
Yes, yes. It's the mace.
Thank you very much. I'll put your mace away and give you a ticket.
If you don't have the constitution of a human, I wouldn't recommend you drink it.
Here's your ticket for your item.
Yes. Oh, yes, it is actually.
May I have the wrist so I can put the wristband on?
Yes.
Your collection.
I can take the next person.
There you go. I hope you enjoy your stay at the Purple Lotus.
Blue light scans. Do you have any weapons, items, consumables?
No.
Okay.
Is there any weapons in your
All in
system
agreement.
that you
All in
want
agreement.
to activate or anything like that while you're
Nobody has the authorization to enter that.
Hello.
I think I recognize.
Hello.
Hello again.
Wow, that's the first person.
Haven't seen you in a while.
Hello.
Oh, you must know each other.
Yes, we are acquaintances.
The crazy hair.
So you will draw one then.
Oh, sorry. Hello.
Oh, no, that's not.
Me or
You do not need to bow in return.
No, you guys very crazy hair. Very interesting.
Right.
Oh, hello.
It's another one of the small, electricals.
Do you want a full
Goodbye.
Oh, because I got this one in the corner here.
He's busy, man.
Hello there.
And like in the far right.
Greetings. Can I
Oh
help?
my goodness, space right there. Oh, that looks
Hello.
Oh, I don't want to get in there.
marvelously intriguing.
So I'm gonna go over here.
Yes, you can talk.
Oh, you look more my speed.
Why haven't you ever spoken?
I don't see any of the techno magic-y things on you.
Oh, goodness, no. no.
Electricity, sorry, yes.
Yes, interesting.
Uh-huh.
Pleasure to meet you. Perhaps,
This is amazing.
would you have happened to have noticed any, very tall, green,
Upgrade now.
potentially,
Classy. Sorry.
socially awkward, women here?
Are you
Large, green, socially awkward women? The only thing large and green that I've met was Pistachio. He's large and green. But no, I can't say I've met any yeah, he's a man, I'm pretty sure. I didn't ask. But I haven't seen any that were particularly socially awkward.
It is not. I am expecting some people here meeting.
Oh,
It's a pleasure to
no,
meet
I haven't seen one. You could check the white room in the back, maybe. I don't know.
you. Perhaps I will.
Just be careful. There were people trying to have sex with a ghost in there earlier, so just watch out. Don't even ask me.
Maybe I could be overtrained then.
Yeah, I tried. Yeah, I don't know.
Yes.
I just walked in and they were doing it. It was very strange. Yes, you too. Person? What is your name?
Oh, my apologies. I am Alyla. Alyla Aurora. Cleric of Oath.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Isabel. Or Elizabeth, that's the Empire calls me. They don't like the name Isabel, apparently. But you can call me either.
Yes, actually.
It is nice to hope you have had a wonderful day.
Well, it's good to meet you too. Yes, you too. Try not to trip on the multiple very small creatures or robots.
I don't even know how to
Noticed
answer.
a number of
I don't
them.
know what extra
I am
dimensional
incapable of
Yes.
pain. You may trip on me if you... so please.
That sounds
Thank
painful
you.
to me. I don't want to trip on it.
Well, it may hurt you, but you seem like a big girl.
Feel pain. Unlike you humans, per se, if you were to cut off my arm, I wouldn't feel pain from that.
Oh. Well, that sounds both
Uh,
dangerous and convenient
dimensional
at the same time.
Yeah.
You're not from this dimension.
What do you do if you're bleeding?
But I'm not.
Do you bleed?
But it's not a realm.
Oh,
like
they don't bleed.
hell or
Like there's some sort of allegory
Interesting.
there.
Do you bleed? Do you have blood?
outside.
Is that a rhetorical question?
No, I'm genuinely asking. I don't know. I don't interact with robots.
Dimension with very limited technology, so...
Yes, I've never seen anything like you or this one.
Tragic.
I guess
You
so.
will find there are many of them here in the city.
Necromancy. I've only seen it.
So, do you?
I do not.
Now there's two extra dimensional within 5 feet.
Okay, noted. I'll keep that in mind.
Giving hugs to all.
Very interesting. So many new
Your
things.
siblings.
You don't have to decide.
Like, sweet.
I have
Ah,
understand the
2 or 3 hours?
Singing bus.
yes.
Like a
Well,
group.
the singing was cut off from me today, I can already tell.
Oh, girl. I
Oh, what do you do?
But she also...
I am a database for the JWG. I take snapshots and add information of persons that I meet to the database of the JWG. That is my purpose.
That sounds nice. I don't know what the GWC is, but that sounds nice.
Told that there is supposed to be someone meeting me here.
Nothing
today,
that you
but
would
I
be too
don't
concerned
see
with
her.
your time here.
Oh, well, that's good.
Who is this?
Do you want me to take a pose?
I don't know. I only saw
Absolutely
the
not.
person
You have already
for
gotten a
her.
headshot.
Oh, okay.
I think
That works
so.
then. Very nice. Very good.
Though I am still updating your personality traits.
Blackish hair
I
with
added
green
slow to it
I'll
recently.
find her.
Yeah, I mean, I move pretty fast normally.
Sure.
I am part snow leopard.
My eyesight's not the way.
We run quick.
As good as it used to be.
Oh.
Able to get
My
serious
Oh, you are
now.
Although
No.
this bracelet has slowed me down.
Oh, I
because
should have known.
it does so
You
magically, I
are
suppose.
demi-human.
Or so I've been told.
Yes.
Apparently, these magical bracelet things make it so we can't run fast.
I have a serious case
So
of
you are a
suspicion
magical
that
You know that people try to murder
Yes, I think
One
magic,
more
yes.
time.
are.
Iris.
Interesting.
An ally to call upon.
Oh, hello.
Oh, I appreciate your inspiration.
If you ever need any
Yes, that's
kind
what I
of
heard.
poison, come
I was
talk
just trying
me.
to spiritually bind to somebody so that I could contact them later, and they said I had to go outside and do it. I'm waiting for him to leave. I don't want to break the
Well,
news.
I have one that can make them turn purple and blue for like 2 years. And I get really excited about it, and then they get tired of it and drop it.
Artifacts that quickly both of that fresh magic around the environment.
Oh, they told me I could do it outside, but I don't know.
Be in love right now.
Yeah, I believe the only side of the notes that's impressive.
It's okay.
That's good, that's good.
Well, it was nice meeting
What
you.
is your
and
name,
I'll
sir?
see
You've been
you
standing here, don't feel bad.
No problem. I just like to hear conversation. Miles.
What a wonderful
evil person.
Right over here is and
Conversation.
you the one.
Where are you from? Johnny.
Don't make the noise unless you're in the suit. Yeah, good.
How's it going? Looks busy.
It actually has been extremely busy tonight.
Well, I hope not too much too late. Could I perhaps bother you for a cup of tea?
Sure. Do you have a preference on type?
If you have any lavender, I would appreciate that.
Sure. Do you want honey or anything of that?
Trying to get another glass of water.
Perhaps a bit of sugar.
It's not working.
flavor.
I'm getting surprised with the rock time actually.
I'll get that prepared for you.
Maybe if you get him another one. Maybe it'll work this time.
Well, not. Trust me,
They do say third time's the charm.
I'm just trying to mess with the joke, but I think
So a third time could be the charm.
Right.
Having your tea, bit of sugar, nice and hot. Make sure to let it steep.
Of course, thank you.
Embarrassing.
A few credits today. Yeah.
No
Thank you.
flight of life.
Thank you very much. Enjoy.
Alright, I'm gonna surprise him. Rock time.
Okay.
Oh.
Rook time. Alright.
Oh, wonderful timing.
No, but as they did before, and you know, somewhere in the far reaches of the religiousness, apparently it's somewhere completely different. I have no idea exactly where I am.
Understandable.
You know, she said
Attention to the detail.
I don't think he really got a stomach. It's more like an alchemy station and all that.
Taking on you anything?
Understandable.
How did you get here?
More busy days.
I came here to collect it. I was transported by JWG's ship.
Hello, how's it going?
Contracts around here.
About it.
Thank you.
Was
I
Make it 90%.
Yes.
This is a hotspot for us.
Because I owe you that drink, don't I?
That is.
If they were telling the truth, because there's an interdimensional
Yeah, just to hang out.
which it may be lovely for them.
I
But
promised you a
have to
drink and I intend to keep it.
There we go.
Keep to my word. What would you like?
Anything non-alcoholic, you know. They have tea or root beer, that's fine.
I hate
You know,
that.
perhaps this would help you with that problem you've been having. It's lavender tea. Instant. Relax one. Help soothe. And prepare one for rest.
Yeah. Ariel knows I need it.
Of course. I'll be right back.
I'm thinking. How long of time is going to
Oh, my apologies.
Sure. Do you have a preference on type?
Surprise me. I'm feeling fun.
I can do that in just a moment.
How you doing?
I see that hot chocolate right there. Making me want one now. I'm gonna buy one.
I'm remembering one of those stuff with
Jack Frost is my favorite.
Focused on the fact that the flux was happening.
High five, my sister.
What did you decide to have kids nice oolong here.
Yes, I
That actually
have
sounds pretty
two.
good. How much for the tea?
And my wife is dead.
6?
So I have to raise them by myself.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you.
Happy New Year, son.
Pardon me. Howdy.
Could I perhaps bother you for another cup?
Demon.
Yeah, of course, of
A lot
course.
of people that
Same
bug me
thing?
to see if they
Yes,
can
same
watch the
thing.
kids. And then they find out what the kids can do.
Are you wanting a refill? Do you want me to get rid of that, or
No,
just
a second.
I'm
Buying
afraid
one.
they're gonna be Okay.
I mean, one of them sneezes hellfire. So
Okay, that's manageable.
they like, you know, phasing in and out, teleporting objects.
Tell me.
How you doing tonight?
I'm actually feeling pretty swell.
That should be enough.
Glad to hear.
Can I help you?
Vodka, please.
Are your legs still messed up there, Kane, or are they good to go?
I'll be 10 currency.
I'm using a different pair. What's on the table?
Here you are.
Thank you.
That'll just be another 6.
I find it trivial myself, but...
Thank you. Enjoy the drinks.
Is my friend. Sorry.
Oh, you're a journalist.
Yes.
Give it a few minutes to finish speaking.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Looks like we're in the tea club.
Didn't expect to see you here.
This is natural reaction to everything.
Yeah, got drug out of the house for a little bit of healthy walk.
I see. Sienna did not give you any trouble?
How are
Yes?
you? No, I haven't been in any trouble.
Alyla.
She's still being a little moody about the whole bookshelf thing. Maybe reorganize them or de-organize them.
Perhaps we could go find a secret further in. It's crowded over here.
Sure.
I hate it. It's crowded.
Recently, your database has been being added more than any other tool. You might dismiss.
Yes. What can you say that?
I feel like this is slowly becoming my favorite spot.
I found sitting over here is quite nice.
Tiny cup.
Goodness. Silly program. You have to let me know if you like it too.
Goodness.
I like to brew lavender tea frequently at the apartment. Perhaps you might like some of it.
I've been drinking, what is it, sweet tea? I don't know. I get it from the market down the street.
Sweet tea is not bad. The flavor is nice, I suppose.
Guess I'm used to the cold, chilled stuff.
Tiny cup.
You can drink most tea, it's cold. I've come across a number of recipes. I think you might have tried one of them with me at one point. Cold flower tea. Maybe you'd like one of those.
This chamomile.
Many months ago, actually.
There's chamomile, and this is oolong. I don't think I've had this one either.
Oh, fuck!
Oh?
I hate it when that happens.
It's alright. It happens to the best of us.
Yes, it does.
Your currency doesn't work in my world anyway, so it's okay.
Another type of tea is actually sleepy time. I don't know if you've had it before.
Me or him?
Give it one.
Because animals have long snouts, while that can be tricky. Because humans have like this round head that have
Not hot tea drinker, but look, if it'll help me sleep better.
It's like an astronaut. I got that word.
I've had enough alcohol in my system to listen to anything. Try me.
Apparently there is something called astronaut, and something that is like, you know, about space, like an astronaut. I don't know the words.
Been going to the cathedral too much, I think. Overexerting it. It's weird training there. I have to conjure everything myself. There's no Earth on a space station. It's the saddest part.
I've had a couple of interesting training sessions there and a few spars, but after a while, a little exhausting.
Yes, but I don't usually get that tired. Maybe it's just casting so many spells. Should probably take a day off.
I'm no expert. Perhaps it has something to do with the fact that there is no ground there. It's disconnected. It's above a planet rather than...
Yeah. I get that. I was thinking I was trading for stressing how much arcane I can pull versus how much earth is actually there.
Huh?
Ah, sorry. I saw the side of this lady's head here. I had to confirm. You are an artist.
Half work, yeah. Oh, howdy. Rochelle.
There's no such thing as normal. Just give. One word. Nice meeting you.
You too. You have a very festive nose.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Orcs and giant species are amongst my favorite to greet. So when I saw her beautiful tusk, I had to comment. Sorry for interrupting if this was a meeting or hangout.
Oh no.
It is fine, I think.
Thank you. It's a weird compliment, but I'll take it.
You're welcome, because it was a compliment. I know some species have something against certain features, like grow up teeth or different facial structures altogether.
Yeah. A lot of
Strange woman in the glasses. She's hovering around. Sorry.
That's something. It's a bird.
Find a lot of things that are magical.
Oh.
Okay.
That is indeed a bird.
Yes, a bird.
Hello. I remember you. It's been a while, but
It speaks.
It has.
Hello.
Wait, are you also waking? Well, they're normally talk.
Normally, yes, I do. I do have
Okay, I
another
am.
one.
I
Okay.
think the last time I spoke to you was with Fable's mom, and we all hung out for a little bit.
Now I work
This
here.
It's good to see you.
I can't reach. Close to the edge. Thank you.
Is that
I
allowed?
know you want to. Yeah, I know you want to. There we go. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Yes.
Still hard to believe these birds are descendants of dinosaurs.
I guess so.
Met some dinosaurs.
Oh?
Technically it was a demon, but same thing. Hey.
It's in form. It's really tall.
Oh.
Hello.
Is that better?
Either way is fine.
So, how's everyone doing?
Just
So-
relaxing.
But fine, nonetheless.
Good. So everyone's relaxing.
Yes.
Just making my
One of
rounds,
those.
make sure everything's doing good.
Of course.
Nothing. It's interesting. It's good to see that they actually care to go by tables and check around on people.
I know, I just
Well, of
got
course.
here, but I think I need to return
Making
home.
sure
I'm
Ortica
feeling a
residents
little bit queasy.
are okay and to doing well. Sometimes people come in to chill and relax, other times they're scheming, or you just sit here and listen to interesting conversations.
I think it was the party, the New Year's party.
I wish there was some more security like you here, because I've been sucker ball before I got this still.
Well, sometimes the staff is very busy, especially on busy nights like this. They're normally more cautious about the door, and then other people come in late, or it's just busy with only a couple of us.
Fair enough.
Yes.
What? Yeah.
Going to, thank you for agreeing to,
So, bird lady, what are you?
Huh?
Out of
I'm a
curiosity.
snow owl. I'm a snow owl familiar.
not, follow me. No, it's gonna
I didn't use
insist.
hobbies.
Be right back. I'm gonna get a fresh cup.
Hands and my wings used to be nice, but some probably not.
Ah, that's too bad.
Yep.
Those wings before looked really good.
Alyla, have you had a chance to talk with Sienna?
Recently?
Yes.
About something in particular, or just in general?
About
I-
little...
You need alone time?
You'll be fine.
My quest here is done already, so if you want alone time, I can lead.
If you don't mind.
No problem.
Nice meeting you.
I used to love complimenting giants.
Oh, I'll head out too.
Small little...
Have a good time.
That's the thing. Thank you.
There's a fairy in here. That is terrible news.
Yes, but everybody here is not magical in the lightest. Weird bracelet really sucks.
I don't trust that any fairy would be unable to cause some form of chaos, even if they are being magically suppressed.
Usually try to go at least 3 hours, however.
They're more curious than anything. Think of them as simply
Yes, well, I'd rather not be
childish.
Not be curious around me.
Yeah, they're mostly harmless.
Harmless. Well, savages,
They're
really.
made of stone. You could swat them away, it's fine.
And not all of us are made of stone. Some of us are made of different things.
Don't worry, I'll distract them.
Yeah, you might want to work on that. Yeah. It's currently a very pretty white, right? The thing is, it was brown. And I want to remain.
So what I meant was the demon that we're hunting. I don't know if I can properly fight it in my current condition. I am not going to lie, I'm feeling very tired and drained, and it's just getting worse and worse with the nightmares. I need to either stall it. I've been waking up and not going back to sleep, okay?
Yeah, get a proper rest if you don't sleep.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not drinking anymore, so I don't really pass out and sleep anymore.
Actually, that's probably a temporary solution, but
By the way, if this bothers you, let me know. I will
You're
move it.
perfectly fine. No, you're okay.
Alright, it's just consider that.
Oh.
It's good for multiple people to give their position. That's how that works in the squad. We don't do a mission without anybody disagreeing.
I think so.
I'm trying to say is,
Did you get out of the exam?
Oh, damn. Gross. That's gross. I guess you keep detecting certain things just as how you program to.
Regardless, you were saying about the demon problem?
we are going to... We found its location, obviously, so we're gonna go and take care of it. But I was wondering if you had any more information or help with my problem before I go and do that. I want to make sure I'm able to protect everybody at my best.
Yeah, it's quite disturbing.
this creeping feeling in the back of my head now. It's just getting worse.
That's probably because I've been sleeping properly.
It's worse.
The nightmares
It's
haven't
more like
stopped
daydreaming. No, of course not. It's like if I don't concentrate enough, or if I concentrate too much, if I think too hard, I suddenly am in a daze and a daydream, and she's there again, not there, and it's different.
It's
but
become
same.
the object of your focus. Of course, you can't stop thinking.
I don't
about
want
it.
to.
Um,
I talked to Sienna. I listened to her.
You
I
are
understand I
okay
have
with
to let
us
it go.
discussing this in a public place?
I could give two raps about how most of the civilians here care about what I think and do.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm past the point of caring.
That's
ready to figure it out. At least that's what I'm guessing.
They just want answers. I'm used to imps, demons, quasits, seraphim, thingies, everything in between. I have not dealt with devil's kind. I don't do well sensing them. That's why I carry a chair. But she's been disconnected for a while and I haven't heard from her.
You scare her off too.
What exactly is it, Sharon?
Oh,
Have you
you've
seen
never heard
pictures
of
of
that?
Cupid? Think of like a small, little, squished up angel. Little halo and wings. It's kinda
Yes,
annoying.
but not naked. I don't know where that came
Yes,
from.
also.
I've seen the cards. They're not.
I think if you told her to wear a diaper, she would probably slap you with divine power.
Yeah, that doesn't sound pleasant at all.
She's overbearing and selfish, but she has her charms. You okay? What?
She was staring at me when I first entered, and has been hovering, circling around. I don't know.
Who?
I don't know who they are. They make me nervous.
The one in the purple.
Yeah, the one that just passed by. Oh. Very
Hello.
pretty dress. Goodness.
How'd you guys stay so far?
Lot better now that I'm able to relax.
I'm not dead yet, so.
It's been actually a great day. I actually gotten a lot of great questions that have been answered so far. So I didn't. Well, it's been a couple of times I've been here. So, but I may end up coming by though every once in a while, though, maybe to get to know some people here.
I was gonna get a martini, but apparently
I do have a question though. Well, oh, sorry. Ooh. You were saying something, sir?
This is gonna wake me up already. I feel better.
Oh, that's one of those alcoholic drinks, right?
Yeah, that's why I've been sipping it slow.
I'm being quite iffy on that.
So you haven't. The nightmares have not gotten any better, have they?
It tastes really good.
There was one night I was able to stop myself for a minute.
Trying
The scene replayed as normal.
Do you know any soft drinks that
And
maybe
last
could
night I got to watch the entire thing. Perhaps. This time I didn't even get to try to stop it. It just happened.
You could try a Long Island tea as well.
But there was one small change.
I shall get that one.
Fairy line is
The Massachusetts.
I had it once and I was fine.
No, I don't think the message has
well, not everybody's
changed. I'm still doing the
tolerance
exact
is the
same
same.
thing. It's just her lines changed. She said something that was worse than last time. Almost like she was provoking me
Midori
instead of
Sour and what was
letting
the
it
other one?
happen.
That's Jack Frost, is that right?
This is the one I have in my hand, Jack.
I
I don't
suppose
know, that's
since
just like subconscious.
Liquid nitrogen. Yeah.
Liquid nitrogen.
That's what's in this to make it
Possibly.
steam so much.
The third one is the
your nightmares are beginning to confuse me.
A long ale and tea.
I'd understand.
Long Island.
It's possible that because you have not quite moved on and you've let this become an obsession, that you are being
You're not
punished.
accustomed to drinking. Like I said, I would take it slow.
There's so
Own
many
does
questions I
not
want to ask, so much to learn. Alright, well, I better
protect
go and cut it. I better
those
go
that
and
have
stop
incurred
for now.
Wolf's
I
wrath.
think I have enough.
He hates weakness.
I think I have enough answers that have been questioned, or at least I have enough
taking
for
the
today.
steps
So,
you said.
thank you so much, though, for the recommendations. I'll
There are a
be
few other
keeping that
things
in
that I
mind, though, in the meantime. Wait,
try
where are
and-
you exactly again, though, if you don't mind me asking? Before
I
go?
am sort of
My name or
depending on you to be at your best
What is your name?
when we deal with this demon problem, so I suppose it is in my best interest to help.
Maybe will you
Best
be coming? Will
ability.
you be coming back here too as well, Michelle?
I can try and see if Own will
Michelle. Oh.
grant you a blessing. Your rituals, we can
Okay,
try.
Michelle.
But
Okay.
they may only provide you protection from the nightmare.
Jacob.
If
Well,
Woad has
if I
something
happen
he
to
wants
see
to show
too,
you,
maybe, hopefully
there
I
is
will
nothing that
have,
will stop him,
hopefully
short of
I
his
get
brother.
to chat with you guys. So maybe ask about a little bit
nice
about
rest
get to know you
is
that
all
maybe
I'm asking
possibly.
for, if that's all you
If
can
you guys,
provide
of
them.
course, is more comfortable.
I have expended
Strength I need back.
most of my prayers for the day, but
Oh, my name is Alyla. That is my name.
we can
Pleasure to meet you, Ailey.
use a ritual. It is
Hello.
fairly simple.
Okay, great. I better go
In
and
fact,
what do they call it? Call off for
given
the
the tea
night?
we have,
Is that how they say it? Call off?
we're actually already partway through it.
Ah.
Lavender is actually a very
In that case,
important
then you guys have, have a lovely day. Night,
flower.
take care.
Michelle might actually recall lavender does have another name.
What's that?
Flower,
Has a different
lavender, has a different name. Has an additional name, at least one that is important to those of us that follow the path of the two brothers.
Wow, that aftertaste really.
Oh, heck. It's slipping my mind right now.
I can't explain.
Oh, it's bugging me. My mom used to hang lavender all the time.
Lavender is known to be soothing and relaxing and helps one sleep, enter their dreams more peacefully. Those of us who are faithful to Own are the mindset of referring to it as Own's gift. Flower. He is given to us. Help guide us.
We also named all the other flowers in the garden.
You might be able to get a bit of lavender here, and then if they've been using it to brew their tea. I believe I still have some gold from our excursion into Ristov. That's about as much as the rest of the supplies I have on hand already. We can try it tonight.
What you can do, potentially, this is what we used to do, if you don't mind kind of adding in on this. Like I said, my mom used to hang it above our tents in order to keep the peaceful nights for the rest of the tribe. And on top of that, you know, it was kind of smelly. But if you don't want to hang it, and if it's something that you want to experiment with it, it's lavender is one of the few flowers that you can grind and crystallize into a sugary, almost kind of paste, and you can mix it to a lot of things. Don't do the stems.
I can make it to other things.
Yeah, the flowers and all sorts of different types of herbs are kind of useful in different relaxing sort of ways. There's a certain type of flower, I don't remember what it is, that actually you could push it under the line of your gum, and it'll actually help with a bit of a toothache.
Mint? That is an herb, though. Used mint a number of times to help children with their toothaches. From children.
I don't think it works on headaches, though.
No, but it'll clear your sinuses.
Chest.
That's your problem.
I think it's my sinus. My chest has been tightening. It's weird.
Okay, this is a bit of a weird resolve bit. That's probably due to the stress. And on top of that, your muscles will actually react to that kind of thing.
I'm not as knowledgeable on that.
This only comes down to it, I am only human.
By the way, I just saw Sire pass by.
Oh, shame I can't throw a clay.
We're over there.
Like pigeon at her.
What?
Clay pigeons. That's what I call the balls of clay that I throw.
Oh. Oh.
Well, I'm not going to be throwing stones at people, that's dangerous.
I would certainly hope not. Anyways, I can try this tonight and hopefully that will help somewhat. If that doesn't work, then we may need to seek answers elsewhere. I will try to seek some sort of guidance as well tonight. My own questions.
I appreciate it. If I wasn't going to be going on the mission with Sienna, would you still try to help me?
Human-eaten, apparently. That's all I heard.
It's the will of them that I help as many people as I can.
So it's a faith thing.
Is that the one you were looking for?
I think I know what you're trying to ask. If it weren't for my faith, I suppose, yes, I would see. You are my sister's friend, and you are a fellow Elysian.
One thing's for sure, this moment will be known as the couch incident.
I guess that counts for something at least.
In my mind, it does at least. That being said, I think you know exactly where you and I stand.
Not my issue.
Oh boy. Does anybody want anything while I'm up?
One question.
Come
You
on.
can't consume anything, but yet you can heal. How does this work?
Yeah.
I think,
Would you mind returning this when you are done?
Oh, of course. Hey, I don't mind at all. Can you lift it up a little bit higher for me? Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright.
Please give
You're welcome.
women at the bar my regards. It
Want a
was
refill?
wonderful.
I...
Now, if I drink too much of it, I will become drowsy, and I'd like to be able to walk
Maybe
home.
I'll get my own.
I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't know.
Pardon me.
See this? I got the strongest wine out here. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
If I pass out,
Drink
I'll be fine. I'll wake up. See here. There you go.
No, I don't think, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't have mixed feelings towards you.
A couch taken care of. Mine is
That's understandable.
the nasty imagery.
I know I don't fit in normal society anymore. That's something that I
You think I do?
accustomed to.
You know, they need to clean the couch, sanitize it. That's all.
That's
I
nothing.
think you could.
But again, thank you.
It's all perception. You're not as far gone as us. At least Sienna's still doing better off than I am.
What do you mean?
There are similarities, but we fought and killed our own friends and family that we had known before because of a stupid civil war. We did things on that battlefield that we're not proud of. Sienna did. I did. You don't come out of that feeling the same way, or pretending to. There are things we both hide, her better than me. Hello. What I'm getting at is...
Hope you don't mind. I'm just kind of curious what you two are doing over here.
Just a chat.
Yeah, just
Chat. If it's confidential, I'll go ahead and walk away right now.
No.
No problem.
I believe we've met before. I can't quite recall your name though.
It's Ava, AVA.
Ava.
And I think you were starts with an A2. Alyla or something. I don't think that's the right way to say it though.
Yes. Alyla
Oh,
Aurora.
Alyla? Okay. Ah, I remember her
It's
name.
good to see you
Nice.
again. I hope you have been well since we last spoke.
I've been well. There's been recent news happening in severe cities that's kind of bothering me a bit.
What is that?
Well, besides the terrorist organization, the cult, there's also been a bunch of murders within the city.
Oh dear.
Gruesome murders.
Now you know why Sienna doesn't like me going out there alone. It's not uncommon, I suppose. I've heard plenty of stories.
In on something possibly private. I just wish to say hello to you, Alyla,
We're
was
just
it?
having a... Yes. I believe your name was, Shona? Yes?
Yes.
Jonas?
How are you?
I am well. I hope you have been doing well since we last spoke.
Bored. Very bored. As per usual.
It is better to be bored than suffering. Although I suppose some would consider boredom suffering too, wouldn't they?
That is what we like to call a mood.
Workaholic.
Well, as long as you're not a native resident here in Severe City, I guess you don't have to worry about it, but it's definitely concerning if you live here in the city. We're talking about
Yes, that happens to be what we
mutilated.
do, actually. Something happened? I don't generally look too far into the
If you require
news.
help with dealing
Usually
with
Sienna
this,
has
how
to
much
about
mind putting
anything
my hand
serious.
in.
The problem is that
I don't
they
want to
haven't
get mixed
even
up
made
in their
news about it.
dealings, whatever
We
kind
have
of
no idea
conquest
who
they're
or
running
what
down
it
there, but
is that's causing
information
this.
would be nice.
It could be the
Information
cult. It could be
about
the
what?
aesthetics trying
I didn't
to
hear you.
make an uprising.
Cult or something? What was that person?
There's
Bunch of murders
Church
happening
of
without any
Jerome?
heard of it?
I believe that was
Sounds
that
real
person that
suspicious.
There
invited
is
us
a
at the
common
cathedral.
thing between them,
I
though.
remember.
I don't know his name, but he did give me his number.
It looks like every
Yes,
time
maybe
a victim,
maybe not quite a year
when
ago.
there's a victim,
It was Church of
they're
St.
toyed
Jerome.
with, as in they look like they got tortured.
Recall
That's not that we're talking.
were having some sort of quarrel with another church. A church on the hill. Many of the people here were very concerned with it. Apparently, they had to shut this place down for a while because it was getting harassed and at one point in time attacked
Some of the severe city
by
bots
people
are
from
actually destroyed nearby the crime
the
scene.
church on the hill.
Like clean off.
I don't know too much about it. I kept my nose out of it. I had other things to worry about at the time, but
So,
I suppose if
that's the thing to worry about.
something is wrong with this Church of St. John, I suppose they traded one evil for another.
Ways than just supplying magical wares to the people that need it.
Sometimes that's
like
the way it works. Unfortunately, I would be more
Don't worry,
That depends on whether or not
Perhaps.
you decide to trust me.
I just want to make sure I stay out of their way if they're
currently
running a
investigating
holy
myself,
crusade
so.
for no reason.
Hopefully,
I-
Seems to be the case.
Anyways, apologies for discussing in front of you about this sort of thing. You're having your own little conversation here.
Oh, no, I was just using with
Just,
Hezekiah here.
if you do live here in the city, just be careful, alright? Or if you ever decide to explore around.
I will be sure to do so. I make certain to keep weapons with me at all times. At least not when I'm here.
I do not want a friend of mine to be murdered, that's all.
Same, I would
I
like
would
to
certainly
not
hope.
be butchered. That
Might
would
have to
suck.
start going out a little bit and doing some investigating. That'd be interesting.
Alright.
I don't know. I kept quite
Anyways,
busy
It's been a while
today.
since I've fought against anything else holy.
Your
Anyways,
drink is
oh,
acting with a mind of its own.
Oh, yeah. Got
And
it?
you was behaving quite oddly.
hope you enjoy yourselves.
You as well.
I'll...
Blessings upon you, friend.
Good night.
Alright. Well, I'm not leaving, but, you know, I'm just gonna leave you guys to here. Oh,
Thanks
sure.
for hat.
Oh,
I think
thank
it's
you.
a hat.
It is a hat. But Joe doesn't like it.
Nice. Great.
Or rather, he doesn't like how I have it. Alright. Catch you around. Just careful. Remember.
We'll be sure to do so. Thank you.
Great. You know that person?
We've spoken once or twice here before. They are kind enough. Quite nice to talk to. A number of the people here. But yes. Well, actually, a very nice family today.
Oh?
Yes, they'd
How'd that
fallen
go?
upon. They'd fallen upon hard times. Woman and her 2 children. Her husband was killed recently, I think. They really needed someone to talk to, but didn't know who.
I'm sorry to hear that.
He is struggling, but he's strong, I think. And I think with a bit of
Hopefully.
luck and a good night's rest, perhaps she'll be able to pull through. Her children are quite nice, though.
We hope.
Just only hoping they'll be able to stay off the streets.
Just one thing I will try to do. Hopefully Sienna can lend some of her power to me. Once we finish getting rid of this demon, we're going to banish it. And perform a small ritual that I know to absolve the souls that are left over.
Might be a bit too advanced for me, but I would be interested to know more.
That was my specialty after all, was exorcisms.
Really?
Being able
Don't
to
exactly
keep a
strike me
body
as the type.
Most people don't understand it either. They just think I'm weird for reading up on how to keep a body from turning.
Well, Seems quite reasonable. Necromancy is disgusting.
Oh, yes.
I would hate to
It's unnatural.
think of my body being used
Blue
for
is the line.
ill intent beyond my time.
I understand keeping somebody alive temporarily if they wish it, but bringing somebody back after they're gone, that's just cruel.
Or using their body for some foul deed. Disgusting.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of someone being loose with a uncontrollable necrotic habit.
My studies, even though I didn't really do them that much, for at least the academy, I did my own studies. I am well versed in finding souls and releasing them back to where they should be. Finding a body.
So like guidance?
Casting spells. In a way,
You say it like
yes.
it's so simple.
I think being able to resonate with the earth makes it easier. But it's just something I feel, really. It's like a magical affinity. Some people have it, some people don't.
I guess I'll thank you.
Hey, I have something about them today.
Maybe they just really like your mask.
Third person I
Every time I come
spotted
here, it's,
staring at me.
different response.
Only hope perhaps I haven't made some enemy here or something. I don't think I've done anything wrong.
Please don't speak enough. You're the softest spoken person here, I believe.
Huh.
Then again, those who know others with strong wills say otherwise. It is one thing I will step out of line to say is you're quite strong.
I think you're quite mistaken. I am.
I haven't clashed blades with you, or at least mace, but I know somebody who can hold themselves and protect others when necessary when I see it. If something was to happen, you'd find a way to step in the way and protect someone. May not be the same as people in my squadron, but you have your own place.
You're not wrong, I suppose. But...
Look, you're certainly no coward. You were able to look me in the face, somebody who could easily get angry and crush you with a boulder if I felt like it, but you knew. And you spoke your mind. I've had lower enlisted that couldn't even talk to me, look me in the eyes back in the squads.
Hello.
Hello.
Howdy.
Hello.
How are you?
Good afternoon.
Pleasure to meet you. Rochelle.
Nice as well.
I'm Technoblade.
Okay.
You can just call him Techno.
Or Tech.
I don't mean to be rude or presumptuous, but am I in the presence of royalty at the moment?
No,
This is a public place, don't worry about it. Pat.
Okay. Yeah, have a very lovely outfit.
Thank you, thank you. I made it myself, I think. Mine's kind of fuzzy.
All right then.
No.
It's a pleasure to meet you. You can call me Phil.
Rochelle.
I never actually seen an angel.
Sorry if we're intruding on something.
Yeah, are we
don't know
interrupting something?
No,
It's
no.
not too much of an issue.
Just talking.
How about we move over somewhere else so that they may talk?
Yeah, I was thinking.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
You too.
Pleasure to.
Upstairs lounge.
Wait. There's no way that's an angel. There's like
Some type of beastkin.
must be alarming. But perhaps I was come into contact with the first angel I've ever met.
Please. She greeted us too kindly to be one of those angels.
Hmm. Well, Rochelle, I think Sai is leaving.
Say again?
I think Sai is leaving.
Oh. Heck. I got to talk to her a little bit whenever I was returning the drinks.
Ah, I hope she is doing well.
Yeah, there's really big news. I just don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it or not.
I mean, you could tell me, and if she decides to tell me about the same thing, I could pretend I've never heard it before and act surprised.
Well, if you feel bad about it, I can tell her.
Recently engaged.
Oh, congratulations to her, I suppose. To who? Why'd I ask?
One of our agents, Imperial. He's actually older than I am there.
Short, purple, green stripe. Eggplant.
Very sassy.
Oh.
I call him Grape.
Don't think I know who they are. Perhaps I haven't really spoken with
He hasn't been showing up a lot recently.
I don't know, that or he just
I've
doesn't
only
have
had
a
one
memorable face, or well, I guess his name definitely isn't memorable. I don't recall anyone with that name.
Apparently, for some reason, I don't know the story on this one, but a lot of people call him Princess, and I do not know why.
Noted.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a story there that I am not going to pry about, to be honest.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
if you want to tease, you know, just call it Firestarter.
Really?
I was really enjoying that.
Mm-hmm.
Heck. Okay. Listen here, you.
Mostly because she decided to train one day using cotton, and well, learning fire magic is volatile. So you can guess what happened.
Sorry, just looking for a person.
No problem.
Nope.
Funny, it's not too far off from one of the nicknames her father had for her. He had nicknames for both of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a number of them.
My dad used to give me a lot of nicknames. He also dropped me
Oh. Like when you were a baby?
Yeah. Well, not a baby, but little enough. He did drop me a lot.
Oh, that explains it. Well, because your father
Like
is a very kind man, though, despite the.
Yeah, my
That
dad.
explains so much.
He was really quiet.
So Michelle really picked up a lot of traits from her father.
Whenever people
Maybe her mother.
did want to hear something from him, they were all ears.
Your mother was an orc, or your father was an orc?
My father was an orc.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Yeah, so no, come in here wouldn't be the first time I'd be called green bean or anything like that.
Well, as long as it's endearing.
Oh yeah. Well, actually no. I had a couple of people who used to pick on me a little bit around the campfire because I was
I mean, stronger than them?
I don't know.
Probably stronger than them. Or better in some other way.
Some of the older tribesmen, definitely not. They were crazy buff. But, I don't know. I was always a bit of a scraggler whenever it came to certain jobs that we could do. Distractible? That sounds like me.
That I understand.
Yeah.
I do have yet to spar with you if you wouldn't mind one of these days before you head back.
I wouldn't mind. I just, in a safe location, that's all I ask.
Of course, yes.
Maybe somewhere a little bit more in your element.
Sure, we can do that.
Don't do it that SFL on that. Don't do it that SFL I did.
I'm not going to lie. When I fought SO, we kind of overdid it.
I could tell, but he did the same thing, if not worse, with Sienna. They were fighting.
Well, yes.
I mean,
because if he doesn't try as hard as he will lose. He is not the person that likes to lose.
Perhaps, but he was doing things that were just not just dishonorable, but just disrespectful. One time he grabbed her by the throat. Barely held myself back from swatting at him with my mace.
Still is a demon half after all. To be fair, I did throw dust in his eyes and uppercut him with a stone wall.
Yes, but he wasn't grabbing you by the throat now, was he?
Oh no, I think at one point he did manage to grab me by my throat, but I need him in the face.
Bar anymore if you start going for the throat.
That's okay, I can take it. He can take the punches. He broke ribs, and I broke his knuckles. Yeah, all's well that ends well.
I'm not the type to go to the throat if it's a scar. That's, to me, I was taught that is a sign of killing. You can correct me if I'm wrong.
Going for the throat? More than likely, yeah.
there was a bit of bad blood there, but
I mean, at least
two
the two
warriors
of you had a
clashing
reason, but
blades.
Sienna and him, as far as I'm aware, were on good terms. The fact that he would do something like that to
He's
her is...
getting a little more unstable, I've heard. I'm keeping my eye on him, and I will keep my eye on him the entire mission. But
He's
I will still
coming
protect
with
him
her.
as he is my squad. Yes, he is. He's resistant, and he's better at tracking them naturally. Pinpoint accuracy. I can track directional for the most part, but he can figure out if they're standing behind a wall. I can detect most lower forms of good and evil, but it's fuzzy for me. I'm not the best at it.
Okay.
I see.
I'm gonna go and enter this round. I cannot stay still tonight.
That's a move. Come on, stupid.
You okay, sir?
What?
Are you alright, sir?
No.
Oh, I apologize.
No need to. I have not been alright in a long, long friggin' time, and I don't think I ever will be. Because the moment I am okay, I don't need to do anything anymore, and I'm always working.
I can get behind that kind of thought.
There will always be something to worry about. And once you've reached one goal, another one pops out.
I mean, if you choose your own goals, you don't have to worry about them, you just have to do it.
Well, once you accomplish one goal, you always want what comes next. Everyone wants the next thing.
What's so bad about that? Idle hands have no progress.
Well, I never said there was anything wrong with it.
True.
I thought you were hurt, so I'm glad that it matters.
You thought I was hurt?
A wee bit?
You'll know if I'm hurt because I'm screaming for help. That's about that. You wait for me to do something like that. What are your names, if I may ask?
Rochelle.
Rochelle. How about you?
You could call me Zeke.
Zeke. And you?
Alyla. Alyla Aurora.
Lila?
Alyla.
Alyla is an A in front of it. Joe, very nice to make your acquaintance. So what brings you all to this sort of shithole?
Coco. Friends?
Didn't you just get that anyway?
Yeah, but...
I do work in the area. They
You work in the area?
came to meet me. I'd say that, yeah.
What's your occupation?
I'm a cleric.
Cleric. Cleric, interesting. So like a religious person, a churchgoer, pray for other people's for
Yeah.
healing or something.
Yes, I am in church of
Okay,
Own.
gotcha.
Hello there.
The church of what?
Church of Own.
Just walking around.
Thome, fine.
Own.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to stand a little bit closer. Own. Is that just the title, or is that like your deity you worship, whoever?
He is the god that I worship and serve.
I see, gotcha. Well, never heard of him. Must not be that important. And what about you? What do you do?
I'm Paladin of Elysium.
Paladin. So, he's a holy warrior, a crusader. storm the palace in the name of. Is this also own person we're talking about here, or someone different?
No, I follow a different one.
A different one.
Yes.
Which one would that be?
I follow the Angel Ariel.
The Angel Ariel.
Yes.
Would that be more substantial than the quote unquote angels you see walking around here all the damn time?
Yes, because these ones don't walk around down here.
Is Joe Bud bothering you?
I bother everyone all the time. When am I not bothering someone?
Yeah, you have a point there.
Precisely. So, a holy warrior. What do you fight for? Clearly not money. You're not some kind of mercenary, right?
Well, I do need my own pay to keep myself living. I do work for whatever church and sanctum needs purifying.
Purifying? Purifications from what?
Demons, imps, things that are devouring people or souls. I could care less about the ones that live normally through here. They don't bother anyone. I'm talking about the ones that gloat, oh, high and mighty, look at me, how many souls can I eat today?
Would not these quote-unquote holy beings also do some sort of, look at me, gloat, oh, how high and mighty I am?
Yes.
Do they not do that too?
Too big for the britches. I deal with them also.
Precisely. So you work for whoever shares your perspective. So what's in it for you other than, money?
More than money.
Everyone's got some kind of takeaway from what they do, right? I mean, that's why we do things.
Robotic people.
An ends to a mean restitution, if you would.
Restitution.
Oh, he's not high and mighty. He teaches humility.
You meet far too many people who do things simply because they feel it's the right thing to do, or they want to quote-unquote fight for the little guy, whatever the fuck that means. Too many wannabe heroes around
destruction. Any little bit I can push or help in the right direction, that even if I, in the end, am wrong, at least I saw what I saw fit to do at the time. I've seen places get destroyed by these creatures, and angels and demons alike, and to be honest, it's an annoyance, and I'd rather say stop. So if both sides need to be stopped, I do what is necessary.
So you are interested in the a cease to senseless and pointless destruction, or at least ones that are against your own beliefs or agendas.
As long as you see that everybody should live their own lives peacefully, then yes, my agenda.
And what if someone else's agenda, as far as their perspective goes, is to be rid of a particular group or individual? What makes them in the wrong?
You know, we had an exact fight like that. Neither side gets to be right, neither side gets to be wrong. That's what happens when you decide to fight each other.
Of course. Nobody's the good guy, nobody's the bad guy, which is why when these people walk around saying, oh, I'm gonna play hero today, they're full of shit. They're in it for the money. But even then, my own agenda is all about building, for lack of greater terms. Thus, I've been hearing a lot about this, what is there, something, talk of a cult, or something I've been hearing.
Depends on which cults. There's lots of them. Fanatics.
Yeah. Fanatics, they seem to have a very... What's the way I'm looking for here? A destructive need for a twisted sense of progress. One that doesn't agree with other people.
Do they have a name?
Hmm? Oh, I don't fucking know. I just hear the walls whispering.
What kind of
As they always do
representatives
around
do
here.
they
Hello.
Howdy.
Howdy, howdy. Talking
So
about
what is it
whispering
they're
walls
trying
right here.
to accomplish?
Sorry, say again?
What is it they're trying to accomplish then? What are the goals?
A degree of fanaticism, from what I've heard.
This sounds like every church that's stepped out of line.
Oh,
There's always
talking
one
about-
leader pulls himself above the others, believes that he's got the right path, that they should change instead of staying where they are.
There's a fine difference between religion and those who are overly religious.
Mm-hmm.
That much I can agree with.
Well, considering what this shithole of a city's like, it's no wonder they're starting to work their stuff around here. I've been, learning a lot more about this place I found myself in this time around. A lot of talk of this, so-called Federation as well.
Indeed.
I've only heard rumors about them, but I've yet to actually see them or their forces.
Likewise.
From what I hear on the newspapers, though, they do a lot of PR work.
PR work.
Make themselves look
I
good.
suppose I could, ask around, see what people's opinions are on the matter.
Have fun with that.
Hello again.
How you doing over here?
Oh, I
Wild?
won't, but I'll do it anyways.
Opinion is neutral.
Talking about the
Not
reports.
destructive, but they're there.
Gotcha.
You're
Any
real quiet.
updates?
Penny, for your thoughts?
Well, I guess
I have no
could
opinion on the
start
matter. I
looking
know
at the
nothing of
cult.
the
We'll see what
Federation.
is going on with that.
Do I know of any cults here in the city?
I see.
That is no easy task. So that for sure.
So, I guess I would ask him to say, you the same question I asked our, shiny-eyed friend over here. This whole, cleric thing of yours, what's in it for you?
Greater purpose.
Greater purpose.
Rewards
Can you
beyond
elaborate on
measure. My God
Beyond-
saved me, and
beyond
thus I
measure.
serve him.
Rewards beyond measure. That's See, the problem I have with that statement is it's a bit vague. If it's not something tangible, something I can't grasp, or see for myself, then, you know, what exactly, how do you know exactly what you're working and fighting for?
Through faith, you will show me the way.
Interesting. Would you say there's a lot of these religious types throughout the city?
This city? No, not particularly.
So where are you from? Yeah. Did mention you
Wow.
work in the area.
Technically the same place as him, although it has been many years since I was last there.
And another time, perhaps, I should like to ask more about this, order of yours. What exactly it is you, do outside of just the, as far as I see it, just more, trying to play the good guy.
The Knights of Elysium.
Is that what you call it?
Yes, the Knights of Elysium. They are representative of what is good.
Who's to determine what's good?
The people. They feel it in their hearts. Whether they listen, though, is another story.
In their hearts. It's very interesting. I have a question for you. Would you say it's, in people's nature to, quote-unquote, be good? What is it that makes a person good?
There are many things that can make a person good. It is not that simple. You cannot answer it with a single question.
That's fair. Now, is it something that was always there, or was it established and put into place simply because society built them in a way to do so? Let me tell you something. If you've seen what I've seen, and you see nature at its core, you understand that it only gets worse the more you strip away from it. Nature, as intelligent beings, or conscious creatures, is exceptionally primal. If we had no laws, rules, legislations of the sort, things that teach us these morals, these ideas of what's right and wrong, it'd be so much easier for me to walk up to a man and say, I don't like you. You've got something I want. I'm gonna kill you and take it from you. It's mine now. Problem solved. It is so much easier to try to take, to kill, to steal. But no. Morals, and the idea of what is good, what is right and wrong, is a construct of society. A society that raises you and teaches you how to feel and think with a much more moral compass. Do not tell me there have been times you wanted to lash out at someone, or you grew jealous, envious. And there's a tiny little voice in your head, a tiny little primal instinct and urge of you that just wants to slap them. But you hold back, because you know that there's consequences. Society placed those consequences there. And therefore, your withholdings. Society is what determines what's right and wrong, what's good and bad, who is good or bad.
Not a whole civil war about yes or no's, rights or wrongs. I simply met out the justice that I see of its wrongs doing. Even if my own righteousness may come into the tie and prove me wrong.
I see.
I'll take that fall if it comes.
Right.
If what you're saying is true, then society would have never existed. People would have never decided to band together and decide that there should be things that are right and wrong. They would have continued taking because it is what benefits them, what helps them survive.
I was only there.
Maybe it required a particular someone, or a group of people, who saw a shitty situation, decided to make it better.
Another one?
Help guide and teach into a particular direction, not one that establishes rules for the sake of goodness, or out of the kindness of the heart, but simply for the sole purpose of survival. To thrive.
And that's what the Knights of Elysium stand for.
You're awfully close to my belt there, champ.
They are leaders, role models, and
Okay,
You can't eat your own tail.
inches away from my face.
Of course.
It's not sustainable.
Well, everyone, just let you know we're going to be closing in 17 minutes, alright?
Therein, I believe,
So,
people are...
the Knights of Elysium fight for progress, is what you're saying. And that's something I can agree with. Having, in trying to build something up. Take a shitty group, a shitty situation, and make it better. Profit, create wealth, reputation.
The wealth comes.
Sometimes progress does come in the form of destroying something or someone.
Unfortunately, yes.
But very often that's down to interpretation from different groups, person to person, myself included. But one of the things I do not
You can
stand
have a
for is
society of good
a,
people that help each other, build each other up. Then good fortune comes to those who are good to each other.
good people, or lawful people.
Good people.
I mean, kids do use it, but
What is lawful is to be decided by others. And if the law is not good, then it is changed. That is the Elysian way.
Useless for them to say it in the first place.
Yes,
fucking say it. Yeah.
Change is inevitable over time.
Even bad laws can be convinced of being good ones.
Time's over.
Like intentionally that time, yeah.
Well, the law in the long run does not harm.
Well, if society teaches you that a bad law is a good one, and your moral compass has been adjusted because your society has done that.
No.
And the society will crumble,
Completely mixes up the
like all the
interpretation
others.
of what's good and bad. Some people crumble, but some have thrived. I've seen it.
Tyranny in that,
You
right?
never know, it may
It
last
is
for
subjective.
tens of hundreds of years
That's what
before you
makes it
realize.
good.
I don't know how much was in here.
I'd like to go. Don't mind.
Yeah, I'm ready to go home. If that's alright with you two.
Statement, especially where Elysium is now. Is
And
not
that's this desire for destructive progress.
Wanted to let you all know.
Exactly.
Maybe.
That much is certain.
Yeah, someone told me.
Or 15 minutes or whatever.
Wait.
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
Progress in a civilization that is namely itself good.
as long as I cast my bolt in the right direction. For the time being, that's all I care about.
Yeah, she's really good at that.
Oh, does he work here? That wasn't very patron-like. Unless fuck is a good thing.
Yeah,
I guess we'll head back to the apartment.
That's not a good thing. Oh, I mean, sometimes
Would be a good idea.
Walls, expecting them to break.
You hungry?
I'm not to think about.
I forgot.
I
I'm-
check him out that much.
We will be closing in about the next 15 minutes, guys.
Bit, maybe.
Thank you.
Understood. No,
Thank
no,
you.
no, not that guy.
Why did you have food back there?
That guy right there.
He went
Not
back
that
into
I
the white room.
would like to cook tonight if that's okay.
Usually the wall.
I haven't been able to put my hands in the kitchen for a little while.
The fact that there are
Yeah,
laws.
You know how I usually like my
Definitely
food.
give me.
I trust you with that.
Something must.
In the meantime, I'm going to make a quick stop at the bar. Ask them if I can have some spare lavender.
Almost always
Figure.
their own benefit.
I think it's time that I just call it.
Appreciate
Scribes, that anyone will act in their best
Aaron,
interest.
Yes.
and I guess Alyla and everyone, I'm gonna.
Fucking, you're allowed. I'll give you permission this one time.
Are you doing this cool?
Hi.
You're also Remy's favorite.
I should join you.
Really?
You mean
Sunny?
Yeah.
Oh my
So I had a martini, and then a
You don't feel.
Excuse me.
then a margarita, and then I had a fat dog.
Are you heading out, or would you like a drink?
Are you heading out soon?
Slightly unusual request, if you don't mind.
Thank you.
What was that? Sorry. Give me 1 second. Right.
Oh, it's okay.
The lavender you use to brew your teas. Perhaps could I bother you for some? I'm willing to pay.
Sure.
Alyla, I'm
Pull
gonna
these
get
hard
going.
enough, will it bounce off of that and into the fucking like?
Blessings upon
Have a
you.
good rest of your day.
What this?
You as well. Until we meet again.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna try it back to
Until we meet again.
Let's see. What shall I think?
On the house. Don't worry. It's just lavender.
Oh, sure.
Do you know of any abandoned warehouses not in Saphira?
Wow.
Oh no, I'm
And use the location. I know your bracelet.
We'll figure it
A
out.
box of lavender.
I
Be plenty for what we need.
Before departing, what was one more time, just so I can commit it to memory. What was your name? It was the Church of Elysium, is what you called it.
Correct.
Got it.
Something.
And what were your names again?
I'm Zeke.
Zeke and
Alyla, Aurora, Darkvar.
got it.
I hear him.
that window to get your
Right there.
Is part 2 of Invisible Electric Boogaloo here?
The what? Excuse me?
Part 2.
You guys going a way out?
Invisible Electric Boogaloo.
Yes.
You can go invisible, they can go invisible.
Do you want to work together? I need to collect my...
I can go invisible.
Same.
Disappear.
Hi, are you heading out?
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Part of me is. Thank you. Let me go get. Is this for the item, the ticket?
Hey, ticket?
Do you guys have tickets? I can go ahead around the bar and grab them.
Yes, you don't mind.
Oh, yes.
Small
Hey, there
mates.
you go.
Do you have your bracelet removed?
I can help someone else who needs a ticket.
Awesome. Okay.
Just go ahead and hand me the
Hope you had a
ticket
good
over here.
night.
Have a good night.
Magic stone, thank you.
Oh,
I like your bag.
There you are.
There you go.
There you are. Do you need your bracelet removed?
I will.
Yes.
I had a really horrible
There.
joke that should never be out.
And there you both are. Thank you for stopping in, and do enjoy your nights.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Have a good night, you two.
Goodbye. Pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure meeting you.
Hezekiah, by the way.
Nice to meet you. I'm Snowball.
You have very nice wings.
This was a interesting evening.
Yes, yes, look.
I don't know how to feel after taking off that bracelet. Thought I would feel my power come back, but I still feel about the same. I think I do need rest.
More than definitely.
Perhaps while she's cooking, I can begin preparing. Got plenty of lavender now.
I would appreciate it, yes.
Are we ready? Is as wet as usual.
Maybe I should start packing an umbrella.
I'm only
Just for these nights.
slightly fireproof, not waterproof, which is...
Oh wait. Alright, there we go.
Yes. Glad
It'll
that my
work.
clothes are at least somewhat waterproof, although the humidity does still get to my joints. Right, shall we? Let's make
We'll
haste.
turn on the heater when we get home. We'll be fine.
Is that